Be great on one time. One time. Be great. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, yo. Coming for you, baby. Hey, money. Money. Robert Johnson, Cunningham, how you doing? Let's go.
Slow.
Travis Custer's on.
So, Darius, I told you on the field, you got half-season stats worth in one day today. Big day. You got 2 full sacks, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you guys controlled the front seven up there. Tell me about what happened.
I mean, we just did our job. Everything that Coach P told us to do, we did it to the best of our ability. And, I'm just glad about this win.
How glad?
I'm glad enough to go share it in there with all my teammates and stuff.
Yeah. I'm getting texts already from people, from alumni, saying that's no upset.
No.
So what do you think about that?
I mean, we have a great group of guys in there, and I just love every one of them. It's a brotherhood, and I'm just thankful to be a part of it.
Tell me about the sacks.
I mean, it's just hard work. I went against a great guy out there. He was real good, but it's just hard work and dedication.
Did they catch you and outrun everybody?
Trying, man. They said I was slow last week, so I had to show them what's up, man.
Tell me about the play, the long touchdown.
I mean, we knew their safety was going to be flat-footed, and they told me to just beat that first defender. I beat that first defender. Austin laid it out there, and I did what I had to do.
That's a pretty good team.
They all right. They all right.
Did defensively, I know, defensively we control the line of scrimmage. Offensively we control the line of scrimmage as well. Talk about the job the O-linemen did for us.
Oh, man, they did a hell of a job, man. We always preaching we'll see and get better each week. So we got it together in the locker room, did what we had to do. Coach told us to put the foot on the pedal, and we did what we had to do.
What, at halftime?
At halftime, yes, sir.
So being down at the half wasn't
We weren't even thinking about that.
okay.
We never think about that. Long as it's, all coach say, long as it's time on that scoreboard, we can put up numbers anytime.
Well,
down or above.
well, and they don't play, you play 4-15s, so you don't play 2-15s.
Exactly.
Right? Tell me about the catch down here in the corner. You remember it?
I really don't.
Tell me about the catch where you got your head banged up. You remember it?
The only thing I remember actually is going up for the ball, catching it, and that's the last thing I remember.
Really?
Yes,
So
sir.
you don't remember the touchdown catch?
I don't remember. I don't.
That was a heck of a play. You did a heck of a job fighting that guy off.
Appreciate
Getting
it.
your feet down.
Appreciate it.
So you just have to look at it on film then, huh? 27 did a heck of a job all day with those guys. Tell me about it. Tell me what happened. What lit that fire?
Coach was telling us all week about the little truck play they want to run, and like we game planned it for their power, and everybody read their keys and played their position. And our defense turned out right. Like last week, we played our keys. Coach had the right game plan set up for West Georgia, and we came out and executed it. We did good. We picked a shutout.
What does it feel like to pitch a shutout in this stadium, given the history between these two teams?
It feels good because coming in, we was hearing about it was 18-0 at home and this and that, and like they gave us a little motivation to know we got to do something big, we got to step up. And we came out and we gave them their first win at home. They were so big and so hyped about it. We came through and we calmed everything down.
You that's a pretty good election. You got the fumble recovery, I think, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of stuff happened. A lot of good stuff happened. So tell me a little bit about that.
I was playing my coverage and I seen the quarterback scramble.
Yeah.
I seen when he came out, he had it loose, and our D-line knocked it out. I seen it bounce. And I tried to scoop it, but I ain't been a little bit. I ain't been all the way, and I just fell on it and got it back. Got our offense on the field, and we scored.
So you tried to scoop it.
Yeah.
Another 300-400 yards. It's just so hat now, right?
I don't want to say that, but I don't know. I think, your best passing games are ones you kind of lose track of. You're not thinking of completions and yards and whatnot. And I thought the team overall, I got to get this out there because it's bothered me, but the defense shut them out.
Yeah.
I threw them a touchdown too. So
Yeah.
I thought the defense played incredible, and I thought the offensive line did a really, really good job because we worried about their defensive front because they're really good. They got 8 guys who roll in who are really good, and I thought they did an outstanding job. So
Our front seven on defense turned it out.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Tell me a little bit about, just tell me about the whole plan. When you guys came in at the half, what was said, what was not said, or did anything need to be said?
I think the best thing about this group of guys is we kind of, at times, really coach ourselves. Like, we don't need a coach to, get on to us, do this, do that. And I think after our first 2 drives, we knew we could move the football, and we weren't really worried about it. We just had to clean up some things. So coming in at half, we were confident and said, let's do this, this, and this. And defense, y'all keep it up, and that's how it kind of went in the second half.
Nice plays on some balls. Corey's play in the corner down was an excellent play.
Yeah, incredible.
He didn't remember it
Yeah.
because I asked him. So, and then of course, Trey just outruns the guy. And now we're rolling, went 3 in a row, and at the end of the day, we're probably in the playoffs. But next week now is even bigger.
Right.
Because that's a good football team, maybe better than this one.
Right.
So, what do we take into next week? Do you?
I think my mindset's probably changed now that I've gotten older. But to me, it's just not that it makes next week bigger; it makes it more fun. I feel like so. We're just going to keep this same attitude and this same execution and try to just get better every week like we have been.
Shut them out. Tell me about it.
The guys just played hard and we had fun, had a good plan. Coach P, Coach Jackson came to work ready this week and we just had a good time with it. And the guys executed, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. How was the ice bath at the end?
It was cold. It was cold. First one's like jumping in the pool. Or actually, it's like getting pushed in a pool. It was good.
Well, we really controlled them up front with the front seven all day. Going in, was there something that you saw, or just something that you knew our kids could do, or?
Our guys, they've been playing good defensive football. They just haven't been maybe locked in like they need to be, and that was kind of the challenge this week. And I think they just understood what we were trying to do, and they just played hard and they played fast. They have a good offensive scheme in what they do, and we just try to match what we do with what they do and see what would happen. And our guys executed.
Go ahead, summarize it.
Well, it's a huge win for our program. First thing, I'm blessed to be in the position I'm in, and the coaches and the players we have, can't give them enough credit. The coaches, they worked hard to get a game plan in, and really to get our backs off the wall, starting out the way we did in the season. And the players kept believing and kept fighting and kept working to get better. And this is a culmination to this point of that. We just went on the road and played a really good football team at their place. They play well at home. And we handled business. Our guys answered the bell. We didn't play perfect. We had a lot of mistakes, especially the first half on offense. Defense played really, really well, shutting them out defensively, which was great. Special teams had some big plays, had a fumble there too, but Dante made up for that one. It's just the culture of our program. Our guys believe, and they don't flinch. No matter what happens, and in year 3 of a program, you would think that you're able to change the culture and get it where you want it to be.
What about Austin? He's obvious he's hurt. He's out there today.
Yeah.
Past obvious.
The one word would be warrior. That's what he is. He's a warrior. He loves the competition of the game. He didn't play perfect. You could see that. But he made enough plays when we needed him, and he's the leader of this offense.
Yeah. He, at one point, at the end of the third quarter, we had 390 total yards. He had thrown for 333 of them.
Wow.
While holding his shoulder after every play.
Yeah. I asked him if his shoulder was hurting. He said no. He said he just got wind knocked out of him. So but he's that type of guy.
What now though? What do you guard against? It's huge win in the program, and for you guys ranked now, but you still got to play next week.
Oh, there's a bunch
against
of
a really good team.
No doubt. And we're getting to go back home, and that's the thing I just told them. All this win did was make the next game bigger. We're 4-1 in the conference now. That means nothing until we keep winning. And we've got to continue to build off the good on offense and defense, which we did. We changed a lot of things from last week on defense and played much better this week. We just got to continue to build off the good and learn from the mistakes. And the don't flinch attitude isn't just when times are bad.
Right.
You just don't flinch when you got prosperity, and continue to do what it took to get you there. And that's what we're going to fight this week.